This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's ColonCollects9999. Welcome back to more Luigi's Mansion 64. In the last episode, we did I think the Abandoned Harbor, and we also took on the second Bowser course, or King Boo course. And I'd just like to apologize for my performance in the last video, but either way, well, it's mostly the Bowser stage. Luigi's misaligned with the door, but well, the key. But either way, we're heading up to the second floor. Geez, I keep saying third. And that painting does not lead anywhere. What do we got in here? Jump out the mirror, and hey, Lakitu's not behind us. Whoa, that boo went through the mirror. So, let's see. Okay, this is kinda awkward. So, I'm actually in a different save file. This is my save stateless file for Luigi's Mansion 64, and I tried to use it for this thing that I'm gonna show up here. You notice that there's this little dot on the floor, or whatever. If you approach it, it's an invisible door that allows you to go in the mirror. But the reason I bring this up is because I remember going up to this, and something really creepy happened, where we do that thing where Luigi looks up and like gets a message from King Boo, but then the message pop up and it says nothing, like a completely blank message. That's why I wanted to show, because I thought it was really creepy, but it's just not here for some reason. I guess they removed it in this version of the hack, which is a shame, because I thought it was really, really creepy and I liked it. But I'm not the developer of this hack. Crashes. Yeah, kinda weird. But, if you have a certain amount of stars and you go through it, yeah, you can be in the mirror, and these things don't have collision to them, so so yeah, no vanish cap required like in Super Mario 64 DS. I almost said Luigi's Mansion 64 DS. I don't know, maybe a Luigi's Mansion 64 hack could work with Super Mario 64 DS, but we all know Super Mario 64 hackers hate Super Mario 64 DS. But yeah, this is a hack. You can go behind the mirror if you want to. But we have a star right here, and if we go in it, this is the Moonlight Heaven. Heaven, not Haven. Alright, he's just our cannon guy. Okay. So in here, there's going to be 8 red coins for us to collect, but I want to point something out. We are actually there is actually only one wing cap block in this level. So I would suggest getting the ones towards the bottom first, and come back up here often to renew your power up. Okay. We've also got those stars over here, and these floating, rotating stars, and I don't know, like, I kind of have the impression that it wants us to follow them, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we got a coin under the starting island. Got also some enemies here, which will be a little bit of a nuisance. So yeah, but of course, make sure you talk to the Bob. Don't forget to talk to the Bob ability to open the cannon. These bullies are gonna be problematic. What the? Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. There is no cannon in there. Okay, apparently I got something wrong. Well, see what happens if we fall. Well, at least Crash had the decency to change it to it taking you back to the mansion. Okay, we're back. So yeah, apparently there is no cannon in there. I don't know why I thought there was. But that cannon's already open, so it's okay. So, maybe we should get the ones that are above us first. I don't know, like, are we supposed to follow those stars? It kind of feels like that's what it wants us to do, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. Alright, got parallel mode as always. Whoa, there's a big old bully up here. Okay. Is there one in here? I think there might be one in here. Oh, there isn't, but there's a one up. And it follows us. So that's good. Okay. I only got 60 seconds of wing cap time. Apparently there wasn't a red coin up. Oh, well. You'll have to forgive me, I don't exactly remember where all of the red coins are. It's the second Bowser course all over again, but whatever. So where do we want to go first? Let's go down there to that Snoop first. Okay, ooh, jeez. I keep getting worried that I'm gonna get hit in the middle of my ground pounding animation and... Okay, and uh-oh. Am I high enough to be able to get this? Crap. 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 Okay, Alright, ground pound there. I also like how the clouds, you can actually get stuck in them the same way you get stuck in snow. Okay. Let's, just carefully fly under the starting cloud. Perfect. Can we get back onto the cannon? Yes. Do we need the cannon to get back? Probably should just use it just to be safe. Those clouds kind of look like a 3. You know what? Let me look up. Oh no, that was strange. It kind of looked like there were some stretched out numbers in the sky. Okay, but let's see. We have 4 red coins. There's 1. I know one's down there. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. I think we can do this. That snoof it doesn't mess it up first. Okay, perfect. Now let's fly... Yeah, my notes were wrong about this course. Fly and get this one in transparent cloud. Oh, okay. Okay, being stuck in the ground, helped us there. Alright, and I think you can just long jump down there, but I'm not gonna chance it. Okay. Let's get rid of the... Oh, no. Because that bully's in there, that means we're gonna have... it's gonna be a real nuisance to get back out of there. And to get the coin. Jump. 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 Backflip. Back. Course. Course. Of course. Why not? This stupid game. This stupid, janky game even when you find a way to do it right, it finds some way to screw you out of it. Even though I don't think that star is really that hard, even in the base game, I do admit that it is probably the hardest star in the base game, even if it isn't that hard. But when you change it like that, yeah, it can be a nuisance. Let's head in here. Area 9, Dusty Catatomb, Chase the Condor. This was just the first level, the first mission of Shifting Standland. We have to chase down Klepto the Condor. And there's a Koopa Shell that could make it easier if you want. But just for fun, let's go with the normal way. So, all of the Tox boxes have been taken out and now replaced with Spindles and Grindles. Once again, the Mummy Thwomps are called Grindles, the rolling versions are Spindles. I think their name was coined in Mario Party 2, but I don't really know where Spindle came from. Unless it was in the Super Mario 64 manual. Okay, not sure. Here he is! He just fell right into my lap. Get that starling. With its diamond eyes. Stand on the pillars. Alright, so for this we just have to stand tall on the 4 pillars. Of course, the one in the middle of the quicksand might be a problem because of landing on the slope next to it, as it can be a bit hard. But well, as long as we okay, no, let's not jump it from here. Let's although maybe we could jump from the Grindle too. Well, it's kind of fun seeing these guys out of the pyramid. Let's try, this might not work, but let's give it a try. Okay, no, he's still slid off. Alright, let's use the Koopa Shell instead. The spider-topped Koopa Shell. Because I know you can go up with this with the Koopa Shell. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Although I have had some times where it doesn't work, so let's go up there and make sure we can stay on it for a moment. Yeah, there we go. Alright. There we go. I always love that animation. But the little pieces of her still became the same color, though. Hop in here. Oh! Yep, we don't go into the pyramid. The starling was just right there. Inside the ancient tomb. So, we gotta go into the pyramid for this. I like how it's a catatomb. I assume that that's supposed to be a mix of, what do you call it, tomb and catacombs? That's how I look to see it, anyway. Koopa Shell again. Is there anything on the top of the pyramid? One of the red coins is up there. So, we got the Dry Ruined music from Paper Mario in here. Kind of fitting. It's semi-creepy music for, yeah, semi-creepy music, so I think it works well for a Luigi's Mansion style hack. Or at least a light Mario horror hack or something. Or maybe Super Mario 64 as a whole. I mean, there is that video that says, Super Mario 64 is terrifying. Here's why. So, yeah, that title like tries to make you think, oh, Super Mario 64 is actually a really scary game because of stuff that's not even in the game. Yeah. At the dark spot hidden in the desert leads away through the tomb where the ancient king lives. Ooh, we had a hint here. Hint for a future star. Speaking of that, I guess I can talk about that, the Super Mario 64 analog horror subgenre. I gotta be honest with you guys, I actually genuinely do like Super Mario 64 horror, because, and that's why, so I do like hacks like Build 3313, aka the Super Mario 64 internal flexes, which, by the way, I would like to play that at some point, but it's gonna be a long time before we play that one, and, I like to angle the camera a little bit, for this part. Whoa. I want to play, like, a ton of different hacks, whoa, this spindle's rolling kind of weird, before playing B3313. I at least want to get through the entire Star Revenge series, and besides, that's going to take a long time to make notes on, because that hack has like 450 stars in it, 460 depending on the version of it you're playing, and it's just a generally really confusing hack, because it's programmed in such a way that you wonder, how does this even work? So yeah, it's going to take a long time for me to do that. Now, the star is up there. I'm sure there is a way you could jump up to it, but you're supposed to use the switch and use the wooden boxes. And of course, I'm going to do that thing I always like doing, like collecting stars like this. Yep. They disappear, and boom, down you go. Guardian of the Tomb. So we're going to take advantage of that hint that we got in the last star. I already forgot what it said, but it had something to do with the bottomless pit quicksand area. It's not actually a bottomless pit. They just put like a layer of fog over the quicksand to make it look intimidating. And we have, excuse me, we have the cannon right here. Check it out. Who steal treasure? Who disturb, nap, wake ancient ones? Rumble! Intruders shall perish. Now fight hand to hand, eye to eye. Yeah, it's just IROC, but they've got Star in their eye. You know what? I've kind of been thinking about IROC a lot lately. Is IROC like two separate beings, or is it two hive mind beings connected through like some kind of neural network? Or are these the hands of some kind of other disconnected creature? Our eyes straining, stunned by needles. You so powerful, you destroy ancient tomb for today. Here, have shiny starling. We die by weakness. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see, like, more lore on IROC. I mean, what is IROC? IROC, I don't think it appeared in any games other than Mario 64 and its DS remake. I'd like to... Well, I guess, like, the worlds were supposed to be, like, artificial worlds created in the paintings, so he might not technically exist, but I don't know. Deserting 8 red coins. So yeah, this is the 8 red coin starling. You know what? I want to know in the comments, guys, what are your theories regarding IROC? What do you think he is? I mean, I know I just said that he might not actually exist because these worlds were created in the paintings, but what, then again, King Bob-omb was introduced in this game, wasn't he? And he exists, right? He's appeared in many games, like the Mario Party series. Did he appear in any other games besides Mario Party? Not sure. I'm gonna use the Coop Shell for, well, actually, I don't really need it. Of course, naturally, Super Mario 64, it is a Mario game, so of course there's going to be things in it that only appear for that game and don't really appear anywhere else. You know, Mario Galaxy and Sunshine are victims of that as well. But, yeah, there's just so much in these previous games that are just not really used much today. I mean, Chuck-Yas are another thing that only appeared in this game and its remake. And of course, you know, Paper Mario decides not to use them. Talking about the new trilogy. Oh, there it is. It's not in that one. I think this is a song from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. The wind is blowing at Cavi Cape, or Cavi Cape. How do you pronounce that? I don't even remember where the music appears in Bowser's Inside Story. It's been a long time since I played that. Of course, it's not really entirely my fault. I mean, somebody just lost my entire DS. Okay. For this, yeah, Klepto, of course, is going to be a nuisance here, but, you know what? Let's just see what it looks like. Come down here, bird. Look how big my head is! Oh, it's so random. I love being a phantom. Anyways, supposed to use that that purple switch to make blocks up here to get this one. And down we go. Woo! Whoa! Okay, that almost killed me. So, pro tip: probably don't do that. I like how Mario actually, when he gets his real hat back, he puts it on the same way he puts on the cap. Okay. Last red coin is on top of the pyramid, so I am just going to triple jump off the slope to get it. I'm worrying I was gonna slide off because of how thin how thin it is up here. Perfect. Those yellow coins again. For this, we want to go back to the pyramid. I will meet you guys there. Well, that didn't work. Okay. So, for this, I think we want to go, oh, wait, no. We don't want to go up. They're actually all right here. So, what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be yellow coins over the sinky sand. Now, if you want to go fast over the sinky sand, you actually can just kick over it, or dive. That will that will help you in some hacks where you do need to traverse over sinky sand in order to complete the objective. Alright, that was good. Alright, 100 coins. And that is that. Okay, before we go, though, there's something kind of weird I noticed. Whoa, okay. I was wanting to say that, did you notice that there's a coin inside the wall here? Is that supposed to be there? Was that there in the base game? Because I literally just noticed that now. I assume nothing happens if you collect it. Is there, like, something down there? Why is that coin there? I want to know. But I'm going to exit the course and head into the basement. Yeah, check it out. Nips is back. And he looks as creepy as ever. I think he reappears at 80 stars. I could be wrong. It either said that or 75, but I'm pretty sure it's 80. Oh no! You caught me again! You are so fast! Well, here, you can have this precious shiny starling. Oh, it was so nice to meet you. Goodbye. Be funny if he disappeared in a puff of smoke. You should add that in the next patch. Okay. I think that's all of the overworld stars now. Aside from the last star in the last Bowser course, I think that is all of the secret starlings in Luigi's Mansion 64. So, we're gonna end the video here. Next time, we will head on to the next course. See you guys then. Bye-bye.